So I've been on this journey of self-reflection, and I feel like in this season is God is gently expanding my world. You see, in the last 22 years, I have built a comfort zone, a protection for myself, and I've been kind of noticing that I'm pushing that on my kids, not intentionally, but I want those things to change. And so I've been doing a lot of reflection, and I think YouTube has been kind of helping with that. So 22 years ago, when I became a mom, I built security around myself, routines and structures. And what started out at that moment was something that was supposed to make me feel safe and something to rely on. It ended up being boundaries that revolved around my entire life. It no longer provides safety. Safety net has kept me confined, kept me sheltered. 42 years old right now, and I had already been sheltered as a child, living in a very small town. I think that's where it originated, was I had already had a sheltered life, so that was already a part of who I was, and safety. And when I became a mom, I thought that being a mom meant that I had to be, my whole entire world was revolved around that, and nothing outside of that could exist. And so building comfort and security, and then the fear of being a mom, I think that all just built into something more and expanded into something more than just a comfort zone. So I think there's more than just that. There's more underneath all those layers. And I think that this season of my life, God's going to start showing me some of those. And if you can see some of my other videos, there's other ones up that I've posted on. There's more. He's showing me a lot of things about myself. This video isn't going to be telling you like how to change things, because I'm still in the process and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to change it. I'm praying and reflecting, and it's one day at a time. This video is just basically to show you that there's other people out there that is experiencing things, and we might not always know why they exist, but you need to ask yourself those questions sometimes. Because I think the questions help when you have the answers. And I built a security net around myself as a parent. And in doing so, I've noticed that it expanded so far and wide that I pick the same foods, the same snacks, the same places to go to. I don't have adventure anymore. Everything is on routine. Everything is structured. I go outside of those routines and anxiety hits me. So when I do say yes to something and I face that, I feel very overwhelmed and I panic. I'm just at the point where I'm 42 years old, and it's about time that I start fixing things, because I don't want my kids thinking this is normal. And I don't want to see them going through the same struggles that I'm going through. And I don't want to see any of you guys going through it either, because it's not, building a safety net around your life isn't protecting you from anything. It's destructive. I'm discovering that the same things that I've been avoiding for 22 years is the exact things that I'm yearning for. Community and friendships and connections and growth and a fuller life. And the only way that I'm going to get those things is if I face my fears head on. And I step out of those comfort zones and I just start saying yes. Start saying yeses to the small things. Getting out of my comfort zone and praying to God. I feel like God is rebuilding my life one uncomfortable yes at a time. And I'm excited about it. Starting next steps of growth, and I'm excited where this might even lead my children, because that's what's important. I want to model to my children that there's more than this in life, than staying home and keeping yourself in a box. I don't know how it's all gonna look, because my life has all of a sudden looked differently. As a family, was growing closer to God and trying to bring God closer into our family. What a year and a half ago, what I would have been starting to say yes to for adventures is totally different to what I would be saying yes to now. But I want growth, and I want to face these things head on. So I guess my question is to you. So what fears do you have? What kind of boxes did you put yourself into? Put them down in the comments. One yes at a time. And let's grow together. Follow my journey. And probably some more things I'm going to discover about myself. A year from now, where do I see myself? Hopefully grown. Hopefully that I'm not in the same box that I have left myself in for so long. I allowed myself to get here out of fears and what I thought was security turned into destruction. I don't want the next 42 years of my life living like this. I want excitement in my life. I knew that I didn't have it, but I didn't understand why. I just knew that I did it to myself. And it was just fear. Fear that I was going to screw up. It's terrifying being a mom, especially a first-time mom. And 19's pretty young. Becoming an adult, being forced to become a mom and a wife that young. And then I wasn't grown up in a home that had very good support systems or very good role models to show me how to model things. I want to break that cycle, because I'm passing it down to my kids, and that's not fair. I'm just sad that it's taken me this long to figure it all out. I mean, it hasn't taken me this long to figure it out. I already knew I was messed up. I just didn't know why, and I didn't know how, and I didn't have the strength on my own to do it, and I still don't have the strength to do it on my own. But that's why I pray. I ask for God to help me with that strength and lean on Him, because I'm not intended to carry it all alone. You're not intended to carry it all alone. It looks like it's about to rain, so I'm going to head out. Drop a comment down below push like, please, and so other people can get this video. And I hope you subscribe. Follow my journey. I'll catch you at the next video. Bye.